Welcome dear students in the 7th standard maths class. In the previous video we have completed practice set 35. Now in this video we will start the next topic, equation in one variable. Equation means the expression in that the equal to sign is given. And equation in one variable means in that equation only one variable is used. So see here, only x variable is used here. See the second example, only p variable is used here. So these are the examples of equation in one variable. Now see, the each equation contains the equal to sign. So this equation divides the expression into two parts. This is the LHS and this is the RHS. Means the left side of the equal to sign is called as the LHS, left hand side, and right side of the equal to sign is called as the RHS, means a right hand side. Understood? And when the any numbers or any letters when transposed to the opposite sides of equal to sign, means from the left side the 7 goes to the right side, then the sign of that number will be changed. For example, if the plus 7 is transposed to the right side, then it becomes minus 7. See the second example, 4p. The multiplication operation is there between the 4 and p. If the 4 is transposed to the right side, then it becomes a divide, means it becomes 12 divided by 4. Here the minus 5 goes to the right side, then it becomes the plus 5. And this t is divided here. When t is transposed to the right side, then it becomes multiply. Understood? Now see the solved example here. Twice x plus 2 is equal to 8. When the equations in one variable are given, so here we have to find the values of variable. So here we have to find out the value of x. So to find the value of x, firstly we remove the 2. So to remove the 2, we subtract the 2 from both sides. So twice x plus 2 as it is, minus 2 is equal to 8 as it is, minus 2 minus 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. So what remains here? Twice x, and 8 minus 2 is 6. Now this 2 is multiplied with x. So when it goes to the right side, it becomes divide. So 6 divide 2 is 3. So x is equal to 3. In this way we solve the equations. Let us move to the practice set 36. In that the first question is simplify thrice x minus 11y minus 17x plus 13y and choose the right answer. So firstly we will calculate the subtraction here. See, thrice x minus 11y minus 17x plus 13y. So change the sign of each term of second expression. So this plus become minus and this plus become minus. So thrice x minus 17x is a minus 14x. And minus 11y minus 13y is minus 24y. Now see the options here. So this option is not given, so take the common. After taking minus 2 is common, what remains in the bracket? Positive 7x plus from the 24 it is a 12 and y as it is. So check the options here. Yes, the fourth option is the correct answer. Now see the second question. The product of 23x square y cube z and minus 15x cube y z square is C. Firstly, take the multiplication of numeral parts. So 23 multiplied by minus 15 is minus 345. X square into x cube means 3 plus 2 is 5. So x raised to 5. Y cube into y means 3 plus 1. Y raised to 4. And z into z square 1 plus 2 is a z cube. And check the options now. So it is the first option is a correct answer. Very simple. See the third. Solve the following equations. In that the first is 4x plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 9 upon 2. So see the solution. Four x plus 1 by 2 is equal to 9 by 2. So to get the value of x, firstly we remove the 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is goes to the right side, it becomes the negative because here it is positive. So 4x is equal to, both the rational number has the same denominator. So we directly subtract the numerators. 9 minus 1 upon 2. So therefore 4x is equal to 9 minus 1 is 8 divided by 2. Therefore 4x is equal to 4. Now we want only x. So this 4 is multiplied with x. When it goes to the right side, then it becomes divide. So 4 divided by 4. 4 4 is 1. Therefore x is equal to 1. And this is the final answer. Second is 10 is equal to twice y plus 5. So the solution is, we want the variable terms to the left side. So we just change the side. So twice y plus 5 is equal to 10. So therefore twice y is equal to, plus 5 goes to the right side. So 10 minus 5 becomes the negative. So twice y is equal to 10 minus 5 is 5. Now this 2 is goes to the right side, it becomes divide because it is multiply with y. So y is equal to 5 divided by 2. And this is the final answer. Third is 5m minus 4 is equal to 1. So minus 4 goes to the right side, it becomes positive. So therefore 5m is equal to 1 plus 4. So therefore 5m is equal to 5. Now this 5 is multiplied with m. So when this 5 goes to the right side, it becomes divide. So 5 divided by 5. Therefore m is equal to 5 ones are 5. It is a 1. And this is the final answer. See the fourth question. Solution. Here the both side contain the variable term. So firstly we collect the variable terms at one side and number terms to the another side. So 6x as it is. This thrice x is come to the left side, then it becomes negative. So it is minus thrice x is equal to positive 8 as it is, and this minus 1 is transposed to the right side, it becomes a positive. So minus 1 becomes plus 1. So 6x minus 3x is thrice x is equal to 8 plus 1 is 9. Very simple. So therefore now 3 goes to that side, it becomes a divide. So 9 divided by 3. 3 3s are 9. Therefore x is equal to 3. And this is the final answer. See the fifth question. 2 into x minus 4 is equal to 4x plus 2. So see the solution. firstly remove the bracket here by multiplying 2 to the both terms of left side. So 2 into x is twice x minus 4 to the 8 is equal to 4x plus 2. Now see here, collect the variable terms one side and numeral terms another side. So twice x, this 4x comes to this side, it becomes negative, minus 4x equal to plus 2 as it is. This minus 8 goes to that side, becomes the plus 8. So twice x minus 4x is minus twice x, because 4 has the negative sign and it is a greater number. So 2 plus 8 is 10. So therefore x minus x is equal to 10 divided by 2. 2 5s are 10. So x is equal to 5. So here minus x is equal to 5. So variable should be positive always. So therefore this minus sign goes to the right side by multiplying minus 1. So x minus x multiply by minus 1 is equal to 5 multiplied by minus 1. So minus x into minus 1 is positive x, equal to 5 into minus 1 is minus 5, and this is the final answer. See the sixth question, 5 into x plus 1 is equal to 74. So firstly remove the bracket here. Five into x is 5x plus 5 into 1 is 5 equal to 74. Correct? So therefore this 5 goes to the right side. So 5x is equal to 74 minus 5. So therefore 5x is equal to 69. Therefore x is equal to 69 divided by 5. And this is the final answer. See the next question. Rakesh's age is less than Sania's age by 5 years. The sum of their ages is 27 years. How old are they? Very simple question. Here we don't know the Rakesh's age and Sania's age. So we assume, and later for that, if the Sania's age is x year, then Rakesh's age is x minus 5 year, because Rakesh is less than 5 years than the Sania. Okay. See the solution. Let Sania's age be x years. Therefore Rakesh's age is equal to x minus 5 years, because Rakesh's age is less than 5 than the Sania's age. Correct? So according to the condition, what is the condition there? The sum of their ages is 27. The sum of their ages is equal to 27 years. So therefore according to condition, equation will be formed that the Sania's age is x plus Rakesh's age is x minus 5 equal to, what is the sum? 27. Now solve this equation. Then we get the value of x. X means Sania's age. So therefore x plus x minus 5 is equal to 27. X plus x is twice x minus 5 equal to 27. So this minus 5 goes to the right side, it becomes positive. So twice x is equal to 32. So therefore x is equal to 32 divided by 2. So it is a 16. So therefore x is equal to 16. And what is the x? X is a Sania's age. Therefore Sania's age is equal to x years equal to 16 years. And the Rakesh age is equal to x minus 5 years equal to 16 minus 5 is 11 years. And this is the final answer. Very simple. See the fifth question. When planting a forest, the number of Jambul trees planted was greater than the number of Ashoka trees by 60. If there are altogether 200 trees of these two types, how many Jambul trees were planted? So to solve this question, we assume any letter. Suppose the number of Ashoka trees be x, then the number of Jambul trees are x plus 60 because they are more than 60, correct? And their addition is given here. So x plus 60 is equal to 200. So we got the equation here. In this way we solve this question. See the solution. Let the number of Ashoka trees planted in the forest be x. So therefore number of Jambul trees planted in the forest is equal to x plus 60 because the number of Jambul trees are greater than number of Ashoka trees. Now what is the condition here? The total number of trees is equal to 200. So according to condition, we form the equation here. So number of Ashoka trees plus number of Jambul trees is equal to 200. Altogether means addition. So now solve this. Therefore x plus 60 is equal to 200. So x plus x is twice x plus 60 is equal to 200. Therefore this 60 goes to that side. 200 minus 60. So it is twice x is equal to 140. So now calculate the value of x. So 2 goes to that side, it becomes divide. So 2 7s are 14, it is 70. Therefore x is equal to 70. Now we got the value of x, means it is a number of Ashoka trees. So number of Ashoka trees is equal to 70 and the number of Jambul trees is equal to x plus 60, means 70 plus 60, it is a 130, correct? And this is the answer. Very simple. See the sixth question. Shubhangi has twice as many 20 rupees notes as she has 50 rupees notes. Altogether she has the 2700 rupees. So how many 50 rupees notes does she have? So see, if we assume the number of 50 rupees notes are x rupees, then the number of 20 rupees notes are twice x, because they are twice than the 50 rupees notes, correct? And the total amount is given, means 20 multiplied by twice x plus 50 multiplied by x is equal to 2700. So here in this way we got the equation and then we solve that. See the solution. Let the number of ₹50 notes is equal to x. Then number of 20 rupee notes is equal to 2 multiplied by x, that is twice x, because it is double than the 50 rupees notes. So the amount of 50 rupee notes is equal to 50 multiplied by x is 50x, and the amount of 20 rupee notes is equal to 20 multiplied by twice x, it is of 40x, and the total amount is given. Total amount is equal to 2700 rupees. So according to condition, equation is formed here. 50x plus 40x is equal to 2700. So 50x plus 40x is 90x is equal to 2700. So therefore x is equal to 2700 divided by 90. This 0 0 cancel. 9 3s are 27, 0 as it is. Therefore x is equal to 30. So therefore the number of 50 rupees notes is equal to x, means 30, and the number of 20 rupee notes is equal to twice x. 2 multiplied by 30 equal to 60, and this is the final answer. See the seventh question. Virat made twice as many runs as Rohit. Means suppose the Rohit's run are x, then the Virat's run are twice x, because they are twice than the Rohit's run. The total of their scores is 2 less than a double century. We know that century means 100. So double century is 200. So 2 less than a double century means 200 minus 2. So it is 198. So how many runs did each of them make? Very simple question. See the solution. Let the runs scored by Rohit is equal to x. So therefore the runs scored by Virat is equal to twice x, because Virat's run are twice than the Rohit score. According to condition or according to question, total of their score is 2 less than a double century. Therefore, the equation is formed. Total of their scores means x plus twice x is equal to 2 less than means minus 2 than the double century means 200. So, therefore, x plus twice x is thrice x. 200 minus 2 is 198. So, x is equal to 198 divided by 3. 3 6 are 18, 3 6 are 18. So, therefore, x is equal to 66. And we know that x is the run scored by the Rohit. So, therefore, runs scored by Rohit is equal to 66 and runs scored by Virat is equal to twice x. So, it is a 2 multiplied by 66 equal to 132 and this is the final answer. So, hence here the practice set 36 is over. Thank you.